trust is a fundamental requirement in any kind of relationship, be it a friendship, a romantic relationship, or a family bond. In this video, we will discuss 7 traits of people according to Stoicism that you should never trust. First, we need to observe if someone fits into any of these characteristics. This observation is necessary, and it's relatively easy. All you need to do is analyze the person's words and actions to get an idea of who they are at their core. Let's dive into each of these types of people and explain why you shouldn't trust them. But before we begin, please make sure that you're subscribed to Stoic today and watch until the end because I have something special to share with you. Now, let's start with the first type of person, narcissists. When dealing with narcissistic individuals, Stoic teachings remind us of the importance of not letting their self-centered behavior affect our inner peace. Practicing indifference towards their egocentric actions allows us to maintain our mental peace amidst their vanity. It's unlikely that you can trust someone who is always talking about themselves and hardly cares about others. Narcissistic people are solely focused on themselves and consistently put others' needs in the background. They want to be the best and will go to great lengths to continuously improve their self-image. This compulsive desire to admire themselves is extremely dangerous because it's impossible to know what these individuals are capable of doing to maintain their image. Typically, they blame others for their mistakes. So, it's best not to trust people who talk too much about themselves and only want to impose their opinions on others without listening. These are people who can harm you at any moment to get what they want. Moving on to the second type of person, the gossipers. Stoicism also teaches us how to deal with gossip and hurtful words from others. Historically, it emphasizes not giving power to other people's opinions about us. If someone reveals secrets or shares information about someone else, they will likely do the same to you, talking behind your back. Trust me, it's almost certain to happen when you're around a gossiper. It's not just a habit for them, it's pure pleasure. So, don't assume that just because someone is your friend, they won't spill your secrets to others. The only advantage you might get from a gossiper is if you want information to spread. In that case, you need to tell the gossiper, and they'll do all the work for you. Now, on to the third type, consistently irritating people. When dealing with annoying or manipulative individuals, Stoicism offers the practice of self-reflection. Instead of reacting emotionally, we can pause and think about how our perceptions and reactions influence the situation. It's one thing to lose patience with someone during a tough period in your life due to daily stress. It's entirely different if you remain calm but are constantly irritated around a specific person. If someone can constantly irritate you, it's because they subtly provoke you by introducing ideas that confuse and fuel your doubts, bit by bit, in small doses. You may not fully understand their emotional and psychological games. People who act this way do it purely for their pleasure. So, be cautious of subtle games because if someone can irritate you all the time, it's because they are prodding you with gestures and words, and you don't even realize it. Moving on to the fourth type, indecisive people. Stoicism encourages us to focus on what we can control, our own decisions and actions. How can you trust someone who's always hesitating about what decision to make, unable to define a course for their own life? If they can't make clear decisions for themselves, they become unpredictable. Because you don't know exactly what their decisions will be, as their personality isn't fully formed, trusting an indecisive person is like trusting a child with a knife. You don't know what they'll do when you're not around. Now, the fifth type is two-faced people. Stoicism advises caution when dealing with such individuals. Instead of worrying about their actions, we can focus on cultivating virtue within ourselves. You've probably encountered these people. They seem to like you but spread rumors about you behind your back, and this behavior extends to others as well. So, Don't be surprised when others speak ill of you. One moment they're smiling and friendly, and the next they're bad-mouthing you. My recommendation is that when you start noticing this behavior, it's better to remove that person from your life as quickly as possible. Don't miss the opportunity to master your emotions. Moving on to the sixth type, people are always involved in many problems. Stoicism encourages us to take responsibility for our decisions and emotions rather than blaming luck or circumstances. These people live with problems and intrigues. They claim to have bad luck, seeing life as a punishment. Every day, they say a new difficulty arises, and each day seems to bring a new consequence. They're there, telling everyone they don't know what's happening, that everything is hard, and so on. Be polite with this type, but also be cautious, because if you sympathize with their sad story and always want to help, their problem can quickly become yours. In addition to the 6 types of people who can erode trust, there is a 7th type, people who pretend to listen. Stoicism advises us to be assertive and to distance ourselves from conversations that don't enrich us in such situations. We all know the type of person who, when we say something or try to share an idea, responds with a simple yes and nothing more. This can be annoying and even disrespectful. The worst is when they talk about what they want, but when it's your turn to speak, they pretend to listen, get distracted by their phone, or simply agree without really engaging with what you're saying. In summary, analyzing these different types of people who can erode trust provides valuable lessons in seeking more authentic and meaningful relationships. By incorporating Stoic teachings, we learn to maintain our inner peace, practice virtue and authenticity, and exercise self-control in challenging situations. That's it for today. We've reached the end of this video, and I genuinely hope these tips are highly useful to you. Don't forget that you are a crucial part of this channel. So, if this video helped you think or learn something, please leave a like and comment so more people can discover the wisdom of Stoicism. If you have nothing to comment on, just write "I am strong" to let me know you watched until the end. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to your path to victory. Thank you very much for your attention, and may you all be with the Creator.